Howdy, and welcome to the Mighty Mug Chit Channel. IB Chuck. So, these are the stocks that I am looking at this morning. KODK. When I first started looking at it, it was $8.47. It's now $10.74. Did I buy it? No, I did not. It went up as high as $11.30. Yeah. With KODK, they've got a deal with the government that's worth a lot of money, where they're going to start coming up with the minerals that the people that make generic medicines need to make their medicines. So it's a China play. The government's trying to position KODK to compete against Red China, and there's a lot of money involved. It's a good deal. It's good for America. It's a good situation. Okay, the next stock is Fran. When I first started looking at it, it was $7.91. It's now $7.78. It did go up to $9.20. So I mean, if I played it right, I could have made money. If I played it wrong, like if I'd set my exit point too high, in other words, if it became a busted day trade, it's already fallen back to below the $7.91, which would have been my entry point. So, I mean, there's possible money to be made there, but it's also possible that I would have screwed the, the entry and exit point up. On KODK, that would have been pretty much a given. Of course, when you're looking at it in the morning, you don't know that for sure. You know, is KODK going to trade like KODK is now trading, or is it going to trade more like the Fran traded? You know, it'd been hard to miss the exit point on KODK. You could have missed the exit point on Fran. SPPI, when I first started looking at it, it was $4.80. It's now $4.15. It went up to $4.76. So that would have, if I had bought that pre-market going into market, that would have just been a broken day trade. That would have screwed up. I would have messed up, baby. In SNGX, when I first was looking at it, it was $2.96. It's now $2.69. It did go up to $2.99. The odds are very probable that would have been a busted, broken day trade if I tried that one. I probably would not have got the entry and exit points right. Meds, when I first was looking at it, pre-market, it was $7.27. It's now $7.40. It got up as high as $7.92. It's possible that would have been a successful day trade. It's also possible I would have screwed the exit point up and it would have been a broken day trade. Now, like if you got good DSL, you've got a good setup. You don't have to act like a swing trader and set those exit points. You can pretty much watch it, and when it hits it, you can do it. You can watch it, you can do it. You reach that point, you can quickly do it. The way my setup is, it's possible that I will miss the I won't make the trade. I will miss the trade because my DSL is really bad, and that's a problem. Right now I've got my phone on, which is a better connection, and so I probably would have been able to successfully do a day trade with my phone. Of course, I overuse my phone too much. I'm going to use all my bandwidth up, and then it's gone, and it makes me sad, baby. So there were some possible good day trades this morning if you could have hit the entry and exit points right. If you'd been able to successfully hit those exit points. I have added problems because of my DSL issues and my where I don't have a good connection to the internet. So it's easy for me to miss those exit points. I have to plan them just like a swing trader has to plan the exit points. Even if I'm doing a day trade, I still have to basically plan those exit points ahead of time. Because if I start trying to sell it right when it's at that point, hell, these stocks move fast. It can hit that 11.69 and then be back to $10, in a blink of an eye. So yeah. Okay, now from yesterday, the stocks that I was looking at, what have they done today? Let me see if I can pull. Let me get to it if I can. Okay, let's see. Okay, WHLM. Now last night when I was looking at it, it was 687. This morning it was 628. It's now down to 612. It's slowly sinking back down. And you'll notice that the number of shares on it is only 439,000. So it's really lightly traded compared to what it was doing yesterday. So I might have to go back up a little bit to get my mouse back right if I can. All right, let's go back up. Okay, that TYHT. Last night when I was looking at it, it was 54 cents. This morning when I was looking at it, it was 56 cents. Right now it's 52 cents. That's kind of where it's been hanging. It's now got 1.6 million share volume. It's an active stock. It's down. You know, it really didn't have enough movement to actually even do a trade on it. Period. To be perfectly honest, there really was not enough volatility in that stock to really do a very good trade. SCKT. Last night when I was looking at it, it was 206. This morning when I was looking at it, it was 191. It's now back up to 206. It got to 211. It's got 1.5 million share trade, so it's active. It's got as low as $1.85. Its high was 211, so it's got some gyration there. That's actually a good sign for that stock that later on it might make a decent swing trade. Let's see. SOGO, it doesn't really have much of gyration. It's got almost 4 million shares of volume. It's down 8 cents right now. When I was looking at it last night, it was 850. This morning it was 851. It's actually dropped down to 843. And the pre-market trading was only like 143,000 shares. It has gone up to 3.99 million, so it is active this morning. Mara, when I was looking at it last night, it was $1.66. This morning it's $1.64. It's now dropped down to $1.52. It's got 7.34 million. There again, that's one to watch as a potential swing trade. You know, it's right. Actually, it's got some fall through as far as volatility and gyration. It is starting to sink down though. That's I'm not sure whether it will. I'm really not sure. On all of these, I'm really not sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm like I've pointed out, I don't really have much confidence in anything. So, that's just the way it is. But that's one thing to do if you're a swing trader, because you have for various reasons you can't really do a lot of day trading. Whether it's because you don't have you're not set. In other words, if you've got a cash account and you're just trading with the cash, you're limited to some degree on the amount of day trading you can do. If you've got a margin account, but you don't have that 25,000 plus in it, then you're really limited on the amount of day trades you can do. You have to be really careful not to break the rules if you've got a margin account. If you got a cash account, the main thing you've got to do is you got to make sure that after you sell stocks that the funds settle down and you're actually trading with the money that's in your account. You want to make sure that the account is settled out before you don't want to spend money you don't have in the account. In other words, you got to be careful with that, because that can get you in trouble if you accidentally do that. I don't really trade heavy enough to worry about that. I keep my account enough in cash so that I don't have to worry about the settlement of funds. But now if you're trading heavy, you do have to watch that. Like if you're trading almost your full account value, you've got to wait till those funds sell back out, before you can buy those next stocks. You buy, you sell. You got to make sure that the money that you from your sales have settled out, or you can get in trouble. But the way I do it is it's not really that big of a deal. So, and right now I'm even looking at that KODK, I thought that's going to take off. I looked at it when it's 847. It's now let me get this back over. here if I can. No, I'm on the wrong side of the screen. I got my monitors reversed, so I get confused. Yeah, I get confused. It's 11:50 now, and I was looking at it, it's like 8:47. Chuck, why didn't you trade it this morning? Why were you chicken shit this morning? Why were you such a chicken shit? Anyway, much thanks for watching and listening. I do appreciate it. I love you. But I'm not going to have your baby. Just that ain't a discussion. It's going to happen, honey child. Chuck, no. We agree on that, all right?